Hopefully it was that, but we'll see. Mm. Okay. I'm gonna skip the cutscene because it took long enough. Uh, I think it's better now. Yeah, it seems better. Let me know what you think. Oh, I don't even think I can skip it. Oh, what's that? Oh, those are the cheats, which I won't be using because it's for casuals. Oh. Just like constantly mashing buttons to skip it. We'll just watch it again. Oh, and the music in this game. It, it's always a toss-up for me, like for the best OST in let's say in an RPG, because like nowadays there's so many like big budget AAA games that, and like they spend so much money like getting like a proper like full-blown orchestra and like a really famous composer. Usually they get them to do the OST and they always end up amazing. But like, at least in an RPG, it's one of the best OSTs. And I'm not sure, in my head, I'm not sure which one I like more. It's Final Fantasy VII or VIII for the soundtrack. That's how he gets his scar. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Like this is just their training, and this is their just before the game starts. It's not like a flashback or anything. I'm assuming it looks a bit smoother. Because I'm looking at my frame rate and it's 30 now, which it was 15 before. Yeah, it looks much better. Yes, it is Kumari, and it's probably the most hyped I've been for a game since... I don't even remember if I've been more hyped for a game than Final Fantasy VII Remake. And it's the only game release that I'm actually going to take time off work just so I can play it. Right. Dr. Kadowaki, how are you feeling? Okay, I guess. Nah, my forehead hurts. No kidding. Looks like your eyes are focusing. You should be fine. Say your name for me. Good old Squall. Why don't you take it easy in training? Next time you might not be so lucky. Tell that to Sepha. That's how I pronounce it, Sepha. Some people say Safer, but guess what? That's what comes naturally to me. Good to know, Kumari. That game is gonna be incredible. I know, like people say, oh, it's overhyped, or you never know until the game is actually out if it's gonna be good or not. But being such a massive fan of the original, and what I've seen between gameplay and trailers, and what's been shown at like E3 and everything, it looks incredible. It looks way better than what I thought it would look like. Not just the graphics, like the gameplay. Like it makes sense that it's action. It's an action RPG now, because back then, as a turn-based game, they were very limited with the technology. So there's no way they would have been able to make a satisfying action RPG back in the day. They probably didn't even have plans for it, but with the way games are nowadays, it's so much more fast-paced and so much more detailed that it makes sense that it's going to be action RPG. And I think a lot more people would probably play it nowadays as an action RPG than if they would have kept it as a turn-based RPG system. So yeah, I think a lot of people are going to play it, and a lot of people are going to love it probably. That Zephyr won't listen to anyone. Why don't you ignore him? I can't just run away. You want to be cool, huh? Well, don't get hurt in the process. Lexi, your instructor is? Quistis. I'll call her now. Just wait here a minute. Quistis, come get your student. Yes, yes. His injury's not serious. It'll probably leave a scar. Right. Now please come by. I wonder who that is. Squall, so we meet again. Hey Mandy, thanks for joining the stream. Literally just started, had a little bit of a hiccup, but sorted it out now. And there Quistis is. She actually looks way better than it does in the original here. I mean, Squall does as well. But I think Quistis, like, it's a bit more faithful to the original design, I guess, in the first one. I knew it would be either you or Zephyr. Come on, let's go. Today's the field exam. Squall, is there something on your mind? Not really. Not really. What's so funny? Funny? No, it's not that. I'm just happy. I feel like I'm beginning to understand my student a little, that's all. I'm more complex than you think. Then tell me. Tell me more about yourself. It's none of your business. She's always like teasing him at the beginning. Just because Squall is so awkward and quiet that it's probably the only way that she can get him to say anything at all. Balam Garden. Like when I was a kid playing this game, honestly, I was like, I wish my school was like this. Like, why can't my school be as cool as Balam Garden is? Good morning, class. Let's start with today's schedule. There seem to have been some rumors flying around since yesterday. Yes, the field exam for seed candidates will begin later this afternoon. Those not participating and those who failed last week's written test are to remain here in study hall. Field exam participants will have free time until the exam. Just be sure you're in top condition. Meet in the hall at 1400 hours. 1600, God. And announce the team assignments there. Any questions? Oh, and Zephyr. Do not injure your partner while training. Be careful from now on. He's like, whatever. Field exam participants, I will see you all later. And Squall, I need to talk to you. Alright, we're gonna take a moment to like analyze what Squall looks like. Because back in the original, you couldn't make out anything. His face was literally like a bunch of pixels. Like you could barely even see his eyes. And his hair's actually a little different now. Like if you look at it, it's like a little bit more like swept to the side. While in the original, it was more like little spikes coming out on top, like in front of his face. Alright. You better show some courtesy to Instructor Trep. Or Trep? Trep. I always used to say Trep. You haven't been to the fire cabin yet, have you? You won't be able to take part in today's seed exam if you don't pass this prerequisite. He does look good. I mean, I don't know how they could be faithful to the original without making him look like ass. I was gonna go this morning, but Zephyr. Do you have a good excuse? Not really. See, he always like has this inner monologue, and then when he actually answers, he says completely the opposite of what he was thinking. And that's because he's so awkward. He'd rather just not make a fuss and carry on. Then let's get going. If you're not too confident yet, you can review your studies at the study panel. I'll be waiting at the front gate, so come down when you're ready. You can access the study panel from your seats. Now, this is like Quistis's like fan group, kind of like groupies kind of thing, and they're like obsessed with her. Should anything happen to Instructor Trep, the Treppies will get. That's it, the Treppies. The Treppies will get you back. I'm so jealous. Maybe I should take up that subject too. I was really hoping, like when they announced the 8 remaster, I was really hoping that, cause the trailer thing that they showed, what was it, at E3? At E3 and the Square Enix presentation, they showed that like it was a 1-minute trailer, and they showed little bits of it, and it had all the models like with updated textures, and it all looked really good in HD. But then all of the backgrounds were like blurry and basically how they were in the original. I was like, I hope that that's a work in progress and they're gonna upgrade the backgrounds as well, because they look a bit odd having these HD models running around on like a 480p pixelated background. But that's how it's come out, so I mean, try to ignore it. Right. There we go. Time for about 1 million tutorials. What a pain. He's such an emo. Nice. I mean, might as well do a bit of a refresher here. God, even the menus. The menus still haven't been upgraded either. I mean, I watched it on your stream, Mandy, and it didn't look so bad, but that's probably because Twitch streams are like 1080p or 720, I think it is. So it didn't look too bad, but now, because I'm playing this at 1440p, and yeah. About magic, yeah, I know about that. Oh, about sorceresses and magic. What a strange tutorial to have in there. A woman who has inherited the power over sorcerers. The origins of the sorceress go back to ancient times during Hein's reign. However, there is no factual evidence. Now we're good, I think. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. I always felt as well it's easier and quicker to learn when you do it yourself, like just messing around in the menus and stuff rather than seeing in a tutorial, because they throw a lot of information at you, and that's what happened in your stream, Mandy, that it's hard to wrap your head around everything unless you actually do yourself, and I guess you absorb the information better. I mean, it is helpful, but like I said, there's too much that they try and tell you straight away. We're gonna play to Squall's personality, so we're gonna actually answer with all the things that he would say. So just blank expression. There. Sorry, I was kinda in a hurry. Oh yeah, hey, did you just come from that class? Is homeroom over? Oh no. This place is so much bigger than my last garden. Oh, hey. I just transferred here. Do you think you could give me a quick tour of this garden? Yeah, let's be nice. Sure. Woohoo! Alright, let's go. We'll take the elevator to 1F lobby and I'll show you the directory. Right, let's go. Oh hey, would you like to have these? My brother gave me these cards, but they're really not my thing. You can have them if you like. What? How'd you play a card game? I think it'd be best to look at the card game explanation in the tutorial. I don't know much about it really. If you want to play cards with someone, talk to them by pressing X square in my case. But keep in mind, not everyone is a card player. Oh, and by the way, I don't play, so don't bother challenging me. I thought you could play cards with everyone, but it's only certain people. That's probably what was happening yesterday, Mandy. You were just unlucky and no one played cards. Just spam square. Just literally go around to absolutely everyone, just spam square. That's the directory. Well, this is it. Badham Garden is pretty big. It's a good idea to check where you want to go and select it here. I have a question. How do you use this? Move the cursor and press A to select. Next, I'll give a quick explanation of the various facilities. Yes, sir. You'll find the dormitory to the north. A majority of the students live in the dorms. There aren't too many students who commute. Yeah, I'm in the dorms too. You can rest and change in there. West of the north block is the cafeteria. There's always a big rush for the hot dogs. Better get used to waiting in line. Got it. East of the north block is the parking lot. We usually take the garden car when a mission comes up. The front gate is located to the south. That's right, I have to go meet Instructor Trep at the front gate. What's the matter? Nothing. See? Exactly what I said. It has all this in a monologue, and then he just says, nothing, yeah, whatever. Next we have the quad, located in the west block. There's an event being planned there. I know, it's the garden festival. It's going to be great. I'm planning to be on the committee. You want to help out too? Let's just continue. South of the west block is the infirmary. This is where you get treated for your injuries, but a lot of students just come here for advice. What's the doctor's name? Dr. Kadawaki. Now the east block. This is the training center. It's the only facility open at night. It's used for training and they have real monsters running loose there. If you don't take it seriously, you may end up dead. Just be careful. Okay. South of the east block is the library. There's a lot of material you can look up here, but the terminals in the classroom are a lot more efficient. And you already know about the classroom in the 2F, right? Yep, I remember that one. By the way, the headmaster's office is located on the 3rd floor, not 3, yeah. On the 3rd floor. You need permission to get in. Another question, what's the headmaster's name? Headmaster said. That's about it. Anything else? Got it. Hey, are you taking today's seed exam? Yeah. Then maybe I'll see you again later. I've already finished my training at my previous garden. I'm taking the seed exam today too. Good luck to both of us, huh? Thanks a lot. There we go. See you later, Sophie. Right. Oh, Squall, Instructor Trep is waiting for you at the front gate. What? You don't know where the front gate is? You're kidding me, right? There's only one gate. Head south from where we are. Did you also forget that you can check where you want to go in the directory? Morning. Good luck with the seed exam. Always good to save. Okay, that is about 20 times quicker than it was saving in the PS1. PS1 you chose the memory card, it took about 10 seconds to load the memory card, then you could choose a slot, then it took about 10 seconds to actually save, and about 2 more seconds to back out of the menus. Hey troublemaker, don't mess around too much. Yeah, whatever. Oh, a card game. It's pretty popular among Seed members. I'm gonna play it later. Just wanna get through the tutorial first. Every single year you get troublemakers entering. Oh, how I enjoy scolding them. I've been here since the garden was established. How was it this way? There we go. Oh man. I ate not that long ago and I think I ate too much. Nice breeze, beautiful sun. I think I'll just what? Oh, he had a nap. I forgot about that dude. Literally talk to everyone. There are 3 good habits in this game. 1, talk to everyone. 2, explore everywhere. 3, try and play card games with everyone. Because we haven't done the tutorial. Squall, you're forgetting something. Your GF, i.e. Guardian Force. Quetzalcoatl? I don't know how to pronounce it. This one's much easier. Shiva. So I used to say Quetzalcoatl, I think. I have a few things to explain before we head off. GF gives us strength. The stronger the GF, the stronger we become. So here's a brief explanation on junctioning a GF. Here we go. Junction enables characters to power up and use abilities. This means a GF must be junctions in order to power up and use abilities. Let's begin by junctioning a GF. Right now, no GF is junctioned. All other commands in grey cannot be selected yet. Once junction is selected, the GF and magic commands appear. Since no GF is junctions, magic is displayed in grey. I like how they used the proper spelling of grey and not the American version. Let's junction a GF. By selecting GF, a GF list appears. Press X to see abilities possessed by a GF. The abilities are HP Junction, Vitality Junction, etc. Let's choose a GF. When a GF Quetzalcoatl is selected, its abilities... HP J and Vitality J make the stats HP and Vitality appear in white. Magic can now be junctioned to HP and Vitality. But since there is currently no magic, we will move on to setting abilities. I don't know what you're talking about, Kumari. I'm innocent. There are 3 command abilities and 2 non-command abilities for characters and party. A total of 5 abilities can be set. Depending on the GF's abilities, the maximum of 4 non-command abilities. This means that up to 7 abilities can be set. Let's set some abilities. First, select a slot. The top window is for command abilities used during battle. The bottom window is for character and party abilities. Gotcha! Selecting the top window displays command abilities, and selecting the bottom window displays character and party abilities. Right, that's extremely important, because you can do like some crazy builds. Just draw, get loads of magic, get tons of different kinds of magic, equip them by junctioning. Since there is currently no magic, let's set the command ability draw to get some magic. When an empty slot is chosen, the cursor moves to the right. Select draw to set the command draw. This is how command abilities used during battle are set. Let's add GF and item to the list of command abilities. Now GF and item are set. Let's set a non-command ability. By moving the cursor down, a character ability is displayed. Now to set magic plus 20%. Select an empty slot and select magic plus 20%. Magic plus 20% is now set. Abilities have now been set. This concludes the tutorial. Thank you and good luck. Cheers, tutorial person. I really needed that help. It's probably less helpful than it's supposed to be honest. Everything okay up till now? You can always check back by accessing tutorial from the menu. Once we get to the fire cabin, I'll explain how to junction magic. Nah, I'll pass. You know, you can skip it if you like, save me some time. Use the command draw during battles and stock magic from your enemies. Be sure to have some stocked. Ready to go? The fire cabin used for the test is located east of here. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's do it. Right. What was it? Wait. How was wait. No. Oh yeah, Mandy, you can turn the camera by pressing R1 and L1 on the controller. Yeah, that's better. I don't know if you figured it out yesterday. I don't think you mentioned it. Yeah, exactly. Was that how it was in 7? I don't remember. I'll put it just as you... Yeah, I know. The Renzo Kuka. Still looks good though. I can look past the blurry backgrounds. Mandy, oh, nice, Christus, with that crit. Did you figure out how the perfect timing for this? M-stone piece. I need to check the settings actually, because I think you can increase the battle speed. I think I remember you can do that. Shall I tell you how to do the timing perfect every time? initial. Oh wait, scan once. Camera movement high. Battle speed high. Message. Sometimes they have some important information, so we'll leave that medium. Field message fast. Yep, sound effect sounds good to me. Oops. Let's save it. Because that's also another good habit. Save a lot. What up, comatose pirate? How are you doing? Right. Okay, Junction Magic. Now pay attention. I'll be explaining how to utilize the magic you have stocked. Oh yeah, boost. I remember that. Junctioning Magic. By junctioning magic, you can raise the character's stats. If the GF has learned the ability to junction onto stats, that particular stat will be displayed in white. By selecting junction here, the GF and magic commands will appear. You are able to junction magic by selecting magic. When magic is selected, a list of magic appears. Use the cursor to select which stat to junction. When strength is selected, choose the magic with the cursor. You can see how the stat value changes with each magic. When a magic is selected, hold on a sec. Oh, thanks for the follow, Comatose Pirate. Appreciated. Thank you very much. Just bear with me 1 second. Okay, the magic will be displayed next to the stat and the value will change. Only one magic can be assigned to each stat. However, there is no need to junction magic manually one by one. Select Auto after junctioning. Auto junctions magic automatically. There are 3 commands to choose from. Attack favors strength, magic favors magic, and defense favors raising HP. Thus, magic can be junctioned easily by using auto. For example, let's select the attack junction. Magic has been junctioned to favor strength. This concludes the magic junction tutorial. Cheers, mate! When you draw a new magic, try experimenting with it when you junction. This is how you become stronger. Okay, ready to go? Yeah, it's not that complicated, it's just a lot of information. But it's easy to, like, when you apply it, it's not that hard. You know how to use your gunblade? Yes, I already know. I'm actually a pro. Okay, I was just concerned, that's all. Alright, let's go. That's what makes it. I enjoyed it because it was so much different to most of the JRPGs out there. Because at that point, like, there were tons of JRPGs coming out, and they all are following like the same pattern and like the same tropes with like the battle system and story and so on. And then Final Fantasy, I mean, for 7 was quite different as well because it was the first Square Enix JRPG, I believe, on the PSX. And they did change a lot of stuff, but the battle system was still quite similar to a lot of other JRPGs. There were some things that were unique, but more or less, with the HP, MP, you had the different spells, attack, and so on. And then Final Fantasy VIII came out, and it was just completely different. There's no MP, you get magic by getting it from enemies, there's no limit to how much you can get. Then you use that to enhance your stats rather than like gear and stuff. Like the only gear you can get here is new weapons, pretty much. Objective: to obtain a low-level GF. A seed member must support. Are you ready? Yes. I'm ready. I'm his support. Instructor number 14, Quistis Threat. Select the time limit. Choose one suited to your abilities, challenging yet reasonable. Yup, 10 minutes. Yeah, always good to go for the lower option. Because you can just run straight to the boss fight. Because you can get everything you need on the way back. My job is to support you in battle, everything else is up to you. Fine. And this music, oh, I love it. This is the dungeon music, oh, I love it so much. You know the boys often choke on this test when I come with them. I guess my charm makes them nervous. I guess it does, Quistis. Whatever. I'm just kidding, trying to keep you relaxed, that's all. I mean, at the time as well, like, the visuals were incredible. Because they're pre-rendered backgrounds, but they were so detailed at the time. I think what they used to do is actually, I think they used to render, they were actual they modeled the 3D background, and then what they did was they took a JPEG picture of it, and then that they I think a bitmap picture of it, and then they used to use that because it was much lower quality and used up much less space. And that's how they did the backgrounds. So they actually at one point were 3D renders. So it's basically a picture. It's a picture of a 3D render, essentially. We don't need that draw point. Bomb, an elemental monster. Use an ice attack with these. I don't have ice. Check the monster's weakness with scan. Yeah, I don't have scan either. Nice crit. The battle music and the boss music and pretty much every single song in this game. Actually, if anyone was watching the beginning of the stream, I put on a version of the boss battle music done by a band called the Black Mages, and it's basically that band was created by the composer of pretty much most of the early Final Fantasies, Nobuo Uematsu, that's his name. And he made that band, and they basically made like progressive rock arrangements of nearly every single Final Fantasy song, and they sound incredible. They're just like even more badass versions of the originals. Maybe I should have bought some potions. I might have to draw some cures because I didn't buy any potions. Do I have potions? Good enough. That is good enough. Oh, damn it. Might as well draw. Oh no, I didn't. I'm playing like a noob. I didn't jump. Because I'm probably used to doing it so much back in the day when I actually played this game a bunch. But I forgot to do it now. Okay, let's do it. Okay. Yep. Okay. Right. We're gonna have magic. Draw an item. Now we're gonna have. We are good. I guess I was right. You and Sepha are in a class of your own. Oh, skip it. Okay, this is it. Are you ready? You seem confident enough. This boss battle music. It's the best boss battle music in the whole series. Arguably between this and 7. I mean, I'm probably biased, but here's a scans, right? Ifrit. Yeah. I'm just gonna spam attack impudent humans. So use a potion. We're good. The battle is so much better when it's fast. You can probably save about a couple of hours of your playthrough from literally just changing the battle speed settings. Not bad for a human. Almost done. That sucker punch. I reckon a couple more attacks. I should probably use it for one. I mean, it's pretty hard to lose this battle. The only thing that's you're in danger of is just running out of time. I actually didn't know that. Comatose Pyro. Good old limit. For me to lose, you're very well, I will join you. Go. So what you're saying that you can stay on here? Comatose? I think about a minute 20 seconds was left. So you just run down the timer here. I actually never knew that. That is a good exploit. So what do you get then? What score do you? What seed score do you get then? What's the max? Oh. The thing is, you find out about so many things and like little tricks and stuff about these games, because back then, when they came out, the only way you could find out about those things was just talking to people who played the game. So I guess that's why you still find stuff out, like even now, after replaying it after so many years. Well, the strategy guides, I don't think they were designed to like give you any of the exploits. In fact, I don't think Squaresoft even realized half the exploits that there were in this game until after people like figure it out for themselves. Right, I think it's been a while, so I'm gonna confirm this. There isn't much time, but let me go over this real quick. Good, you got yourself a GF. If you junction that GF, you'll be able to use the elemental A ability. Here's an explanation on the elements. Junction can change basic parameters such as strength and magic, as well as elemental parameters. By junctioning GF with elemental junction ability, as magic is junctioned, the elemental attack defense slot above HP turns white, indicating an elemental junction. When left is selected, the elemental junction screen appears. Elemental junction works like other junctions. First select the stat to junction. Then choose a magic to finish the junction. I wish I had 100 free Ragas. However, non-elemental magic like Cure cannot be junctioned. Elemental junction affects attack and defense differently. Junction into elemental attack links that element to a character's attack. The percentage indicates how much of the attack's damage is linked to that element. At the maximum value of 100%, the attack becomes entirely elemental. In example, ice is at 50%. This means that damage only increases by 50%. When junctioned to elemental defense, the damage from that element is reduced. Reduction of the damage is shown in percentage. At 100%, damage is reduced to 0. In the example, fire damage is reduced to 20% because elemental defense is at 80%. A green star is displayed when the value goes over 100%, indicating that damage is absorbed. In this state, you can absorb the amount of damage indicated in percentage. In the example, 50% of fire damage is absorbed. Multiple magic types can be junctioned to elemental defense depending on the GF's ability. This is the part that makes perfect sense in the tutorial, but then confused me so much when I had to do it in my own. Yes, but I felt that doing it myself actually made me understand it more, rather than trying to read all the tutorial and get my head around it. I think because I'm probably a hands-on type of person, that it's easier to just sort of like trial and error and see what works, rather than try and get my head around everything like from the very beginning in the tutorials. Try junctioning different magic to check the effects. You can also select auto to automatically junction the most effective elemental magic. No thanks. This concludes the elemental junction tutorial. I guess the auto thing was good for people who just want to play the game. Like, I guess the more casual player. They just want to play the game. They don't want to worry about min-maxing and get the most stats and hardcore like the playthrough. So it was good, I guess. But part of the good thing about these JRPGs is the fact that you can go really in depth with like the battle system and the characters' gear and their stats. Try and get them as high as possible to see like how OP you can actually get. Which in this game you can get pretty OP. This concludes the Elemental Junction tutorial. I didn't notice that either, but I mean, when the actual tooltips when you're in the menus are correct. So there's a lot of fire elemental monsters here. So Junction Blizzard's your elemental attack. You'll have an easier time with fire elemental enemies. We'll do Quistis. Letters Junction. Doesn't do anything, so what I might do is like off stream I might just grind and just go into battles and just draw a whole bunch of magic, so then I don't have to do any of that stuff while streaming. Let's go. Well, no, we need it. Yeah, that's it. So okay, so we can get strength. I need to get some fires or whatever. That does nothing. Why did I do that? Okay. Oh yeah, that's. I'll also grind the card games off stream. I might play a bit of cards on stream, but you can get really carried away and just end up playing cards for hours. So I'll do that later. Do off stream. And then get those card refine abilities, and yeah, get a bunch of mats. That's cool. 5 hours playing cards. Yeah, I mean, I can understand that. And you're like, one more. I need to get this card. Oh, I want that card. That's right. Oh damn, I forgot the trigger. I literally, when I first played the game, 20 years ago, maybe, I think I actually got this game like a year or two after it came out. I think it was like a year and a bit after it came out. But anyway, when I first played it, I was used to the classic like battle system, well, the like leveling system in other JRPGs. So I was just like constantly just grind battles and just be killing enemies all the time. And I realized, wait, I'm not actually getting stronger. What's happening here? Until like much later on that I realized that the junction system was how you got stronger. So just getting a high level wouldn't do much for you, basically. Oh, this version is way better than the Steam version. I never had the Steam version, but I've seen videos of it, and basically they were just like upscaled version of it. It was just like slightly better textures, slightly sharper, I guess. But this, they've actually like updated the models, not just the textures. So like the models of, I think, all of the characters, all of the NPCs, and I think some of the enemies. I don't think all of the enemies. I think the models have been upgraded so like they're higher polygons or whatever, as well as the textures, obviously. So yeah, it's not just a retexture; it's a little bit more than that. Plus the menus look much nicer. I'm not sure if they, because I think the Steam version had like the MIDI soundtrack, I think, and this isn't MIDI, so there's that. Okay, stock a few more fires. Right. Let's head back to the garden. I think because and this also has like the cheats. Like you can have 3 times battle speed. You get, I think it's like a boost thing. I'm not sure. I think yeah, it's like full health. Yeah, like full health, and there's another no battles. So the only one's gonna use probably is the 3 times battle speed, possibly. Not all the time. Probably not right now. We did it. So basically, like in Final Fantasy VII, like the tutorial is pretty much like the first bombing mission, right? But I always felt that's why I preferred like the pacing of Final Fantasy VII. I mean, I love Final Fantasy VIII, but I feel that's another thing that maybe like detracted from how people like saw it, or maybe they didn't rate it as highly because the pacing was a little slow at the beginning. And then it gets good in the middle, and then it's sort of like a whole bunch of shit happens, and it's like crazy fast near the end, and then the end is just like just crazy. Like story, everything that's going on is crazy, and you just can't keep up. So I think the pacing could have been done a little better. While Final Fantasy VII had a great start. It was fast, but not too fast. Sort of like got you invested straight away. Then it gets a little slower, but then it sort of like picks up, and it's pretty consistent throughout the game. Like you can play the game and you won't get bored saying, oh, I gotta do a bunch of this stuff, or I gotta do a bunch of that stuff. You can just like play from like story beat to story beat without having to sort of like grind or anything. I haven't drawn from these, right? So hope I have. Yeah. The soundtrack does sound better, so I'm assuming it's like a higher quality version. Definitely not the MIDI. Oh, dang. One thing which I found a little annoying in this game was that you had to draw with each character, and like if you never played with a certain character and you never drew any magic, then if you had to use them later on in the story, they were so weak because you could junction like the GFs and stuff to them, but you didn't have any magic to junction to your stats. So I guess it was punished you in that way for not using characters. And I used to have my favorites, and I used to stick with them. It always used to be Squall, Zell, and Irvine. That was my body. Never used anyone else. Let's use some potions. Oh no, I think we need more potions. Well done. Let's see. I thought there was something else I needed to go over with you before you take the seed exam. Oh yes, taking care of your GF. This is something you will have to watch out for. GF tutorial. A GF will level up as it gains experience and learn new abilities by gaining AP, ability points, from XP and AP. XP gained from battles automatically levels up the GF, while AP gained during battle can be distributed to learn different abilities. Decide how to distribute the points. Let's go over how a GF can learn different abilities. Select GF from the menu to display the GF acquired. When Shiva is selected, Shiva's stats are shown. This displays its XP, LV level, and compatibility between characters, etc. But by selecting Learn, Shiva's ability list is displayed. There's Boost. Abilities in white, such as Strength J, are abilities already learned, while abilities in grey have not been learned yet. The first number is grey. The first numbers in grey shows the AP gained towards learning, and the second numbers show the AP required to complete. Vitality J shows that 50 AP are required, of which 0 AP have been gained. In order to learn the ability Elemental Attack J, move the cursor to Elemental Attack J and confirm. Elemental Attack J will then be displayed to the left under Learning. From here on, all AP gained will be used for Elemental Attack J. When all 160 AP are gained, Elemental Attack J is learned. Once an ability is learned, AP will automatically move to an ability not yet learned. With each learned ability comes a different set of abilities to learn. The order of learning affects the GF's powers. Therefore, it is recommended to return to this screen to set the next ability. Good advice. This concludes the tutorial. Thank you and good luck. Yep, that's pretty essential. Now change into your uniform and assemble at the first floor lobby. Yeah, GF abilities are like, you need them, and they're really useful. And certain ones are ridiculous. And you would think it's the battle ones, like, oh yeah, it can increase your stats and all that. No. Some of the stuff, like the card refine stuff, that is the key to become OP. Watching you guys in action really motivates me. Play cards later. Is this guy still sleeping? Yeah. Ah, oh, damn. I literally walked 1 inch. Literally 1 inch, and I have to walk back about 10 feet. Save point. I need to buy some potions, man. I also like how the portraits are much higher quality. They look really nice, actually. I have cured, don't I? Yeah. Alright. I heard they even listen in on your conversations during the seed exam. Not you. Trying to talk to the other girl. Morning. Good luck with the seed exam. Oh, you already said that. Let's just go up. You end up running around through here a lot. Oh look. Right, actually I'm gonna compare, like, yeah, so like, you look at Squall. Damn, I can't get him to face the camera. Can I get him? Oh. So you look at him, and he's actually a lot higher quality than the NPCs. I mean, the NPCs look good. They're like an upscale version of what the originals were, a higher resolution. But Squall is literally a brand new model. Actually, you know what? I think his head is a brand new model, and then his body is an upscale version. Yeah, they basically what they done is his head is brand new, the fur around his jacket collar is new, and then the rest is an upscale version. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. I like it. No, we're going. Yeah. I can just picture Instructor Trip fighting for you. Instructor Trip has defeated 9 enemies, and I had such an innocent image of her. Oh, let me give you your stats. You defeated 9 enemies, but I don't even care about you. So 9 each. Oh, the exam's over? You better not have caused Instructor Trip any trouble. Maybe a little. Yeah, man, I analyze absolutely everything, especially if it's a game that I love. I mean, that's the point, isn't it? When Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out, I'm gonna spend probably double the amount of time literally just looking at everything, and I'm probably exploring all the places that you couldn't get to in the original. Because obviously Midgar is gonna be massive, right? So, are you really looking out for Instructor Trip? I know. You know? Wait. I know you know. Gotcha. So far you've been knocked out 0 times, and Instructor Trip has been knocked out 0 times. Pro gamer. I'm sure you'll have fun exploring too. I had to go to Squall's room, right? I had to go to the dorms. Wait, who's this guy? Must study hard to become a seed. Damn straight. I've gone blank, like... Where were the dorms? I should know this, but it's been a long time. I'm pretty sure it's this way. Well, I guess... Let's be a noob and look at the, this little screen here. Yeah, dorm, up there top. I just used fast travel, I guess. Wait. Oh, up, round, okay. Durr. Yeah, okay. So you have to go around. Gotcha. There we go. You could tell I wasn't paying 100% attention to your stream, Mandy. I mean, I was, but just not 100%. Where's my where is it? This one? Yep. Oh look! What a nice little lion thing on that box. It's a pretty interesting symbol over there. Yes, I was, but I think I was just chatting in your chat and not paying attention. Let's go. And when I was a kid, I always thought, why can't I have uniforms like the Seed uniforms at school? Because look at him. He looks like badass with his jacket, with like a t-shirt on it, like open jacket. It's like high cut jacket, that collar, and that like embroidery or whatever it is on the shoulders. Score over here. I'll be announcing the squad assignments for the exam now. Let's see, you'll be with Zeldinkt. Quite a lively fellow. You don't say. Lively? He's just loud. Can't I switch members? I'm afraid that's not possible. Over here, Zel. There's the man. That cheesy grin. Whoa, I'm with you. Zell's limit break settings can also be changed in the status screen. If dual auto is turned on, if dual auto is turned on, the limit break dual will execute automatically. Nah, you don't want that. Nope. The limit break moves listed on the screen are selected randomly. That's all for Zell's limit break. Yeah, never go auto. You just basically like, it's just to your detriment in order, because sometimes it misses. And if you like get the hang of it, then you can pretty much like get it perfect if you do it manually. You don't get along with Sepha, do you? Heard he whooped you pretty bad this morning. We weren't fighting, we were training. I bet you he doesn't think so. Look, Sepha's just being a pain in the ass. All you have to do is ignore him. That's none of your business. Excuse me, but that Sepha you're talking about, he's your squad leader. Say what? It can't be changed. Sepha, are you here? Fujin raging tagging along as usual. Guess that makes up the whole disciplinary committee. You're the squad leader. Good luck to you. Instructor. I hate it when people wish me luck. Save those words for a bad student that needs them, eh? Okay then. Good luck, Sepha. Aw, shit. There's that sass. Add Instructor Trap to the list. The list? What is it? Well then. You're all assigned to Squad B. I'll be the instructor in charge. Teamwork is of the utmost importance. Let's get through this exam, everyone. Listen up. Teamwork means staying out of my way. It's a Squad B rule. Don't you forget it. everyone here? Good old Robin Williams. In the original, he looked like Robin Williams, and in the remaster, he looks like Robin Williams. It's been a while, everyone. How's everyone doing? This exam will involve 12 members from squads A through D. You will be proceeding to a real battlefield. Obviously, the battles are for real. Life and death, victory and defeat, honor and disgrace. Each of these go hand in hand. There's only one way or the other. How about it? Are you still up for it? You will be accompanied by 9 seed members. Should you fail, these members shall get the job done. They always do. Well, that's one less worry on your mind. The pride of Balam Garden, the elite mercenary force Seed. Learn from them, obey their commands, and accomplish the mission. Prove yourself worthy of becoming a member of Seed. Best of luck. It's supposed to be like epic music. Oh god, look at the background. Yeah, that just looks dumb. Look at that. What is that? It looks like something from like an early 90s game. Let's get a move on. Alright. Wait, can I talk to him? Wait. Yeah. We've yet to have a gunblade specialist in Seed. That is why I'm hoping you and Sepha will join us in Seed. The massive interior in the tiny car. Yo, Squall, show me your gunblade, will ya? Come on, man. Just a peek. Fine. Yeah. Why are you being so selfish, Scrooge? Say something, will ya? What's on your mind? Nothing. Tee. I like how there's 3 different shades of blonde in the car. And then you got Squall. Stop that, it's annoying. Chicken wuss. What did you call me? Knock it off. Instructor. Who was that girl in the infirmary this morning? Was someone there? I didn't notice anybody. Is there a problem? No, not really. This is great. I have chicken wuss and a guy who just reached puberty in my squad. It says reaction. Literally shaking with rage. Gotcha. What was it? Controls are so awkward. So that's the vessel. Ain't no turning back now. Huh, you scared too? Hey, you guys are the last. Hurry up and get in. Don't disappoint me now. Come on, move it. Hurry, Squall. You say hurry, but I'm gonna take my time and talk to absolutely every single person here. So the problem team, Squad B. Guess it can't be helped with a rookie instructor. Where do you think you're going? Oh, hey Pinoy. How's it going? Yeah, we just pretty much done the tutorial. Hi Quistis. Well, these are the members of Squad B. Nice to meet you. Pleased to meet you. Sepha, how many times has it been now? Oh, I just love these exams. I'll explain the current situation and the mission. Yeah, in fact, I don't think... Yeah, there's more tutorial after this while doing this mission. I'll explain this current situation and the mission. Be seated. Our client for this mission is a Dolet. I used to say Dole, so I'm going to do that because it sounds French. Dole Dukedom Parliament. A request for seed was made 18 hours ago. Dole has been under attack by the G army since about 72 hours ago. 49 hours into the battle, Dole abandoned their position in the inner city. Currently, they have retreated into the nearby mountains and are reorganizing their troops. That's the current status. Now onto the mission objective. According to our reports, the G army is mopping up the Dole troops in the mountain region. We're to make a landing at Lappin Beach. Hey, last agent. How's it going? I hope it's going well. We've just gone through part of the tutorial. I mean the main part of the tutorial. So we're just going to do the seed exam. We're to eliminate the remaining G army within the city and liberate it ASAP. Afterwards, seed members will intercept any G army forces trying to make their way into the city from the mountain region. So what are we supposed to do? Seed candidates are to eliminate the G army inside the city. Sounds important. Sounds boring. So what you're saying is, we do all the little dirty work. Oh, it hardly needs to be said, but the order to withdraw takes priority. Do not forget. We're almost there. We anticipate a battle as soon as we disembark. Just be prepared. That's all. Any questions? Talk to Quistis. Dell's getting himself hyped up. Shall we stay in character and do nothing? Because that's what we would do. But I like to go through all the options, so... What is it, Squall? Oh, this is just more explanation. Nah, it's nothing. We'll be there soon. Be ready for anything, Squall. Listen up. Our goal for this mission is to mop up all the Galbadian soldiers. I used to say Galbadia, but then when you say Galbadian, it sounds kind of weird. So. Galbadian soldiers still left in Dole. All you boys have to do is take orders from me, the captain. Oh, you're gonna hop on some PUBG, Pinoy? You better get that chicken dinner. My first real battle. I'm getting pretty nervous. Better not piss in your pants. Ha! You talking to me? Bastard. Okay, enough talk. We'll be landing pretty soon. Get ready. Wait, what do you say? Galbadia or Galbadia? Because I used to say Galbadia. Yeah. Well then, Squall, go see what's going on outside. No. This is an order from your captain, Squall. Now go outside. Okay. Well, that was pointless. So you say Galbadia. So you say Galbadian? I don't remember saying Galbadian. I used to remember saying Galbadia, but it just sounds weird saying Galbadian. Now this cutscene was, and still is, awesome. I mean, think about it. We thought like Final Fantasy VII ones were good, and then this came out, and the FFPs were like incredible. It just like blew your mind, thinking. And I used to think, like, one day all games are gonna look like the cutscenes do. And I mean, I guess we're there now. Quistis? Yeah, Quistis. I mean, how else would you pronounce it? Oh, another song in the soundtrack that's incredible too. I mean, it just like gets you pumped. You can feel the tension in the air when this song is playing. Okay, you have to secure the central square. Be sure to equip your GF before you head into battle. Let's move out. Let's junction to our good old pal Zephyr. Let's unjunction from. Wait. Who's this? Let's go to Fort Zell. He hasn't drawn anything, so. On junction Shiva. No, I don't want to do auto. We're gonna junction fire. Fire is always good for strength. Then we're gonna go Zephyr. Shiva. I mean, he doesn't have any magic either, so. Does everyone have item? Squall has item, but he doesn't have GF. I mean, I barely use summons anyway, so. Or magic, and Zell's not really good at magic anyway, so. Let's do that. Well, let's do this. Put item here. Draw here and GF here. Because I like to have a draw an item, like, in this order. Particularly, like, I don't know why, I just like to have it the same. Yes. So, like, where are all the enemies? This is Squad A, yeah. Squad A is in charge here, leave it to us. Hey, no small talk, remember? I don't want points deducted, so don't talk to me. Whatever, man. Let's do. Wait. Is everyone healed up? Yeah, fine. I mean, like I've already said, every song in the soundtrack. Yeah, they are delaying reinforcements. Basically, if you like junction, if you just junction, well, anyway, what I used to do, just pretty much junction stats and strength and just press attack, spam. Well, at least with Squall anyway. Squall always had good strength, especially with the gunblade trigger thing. So with Squall, I basically used to put a whole bunch of magic in his strength stat, and then mainly just press attack with him. And then the magic and everything else, I didn't try to use magic too much because I didn't want to waste them, since they're junctions to your stats. So I mainly just use like GFs and attacks, pretty much. Having fun yet? Oh, I thought he was going to say something else. Let's just jump off a bridge and attack these dudes. Yeah, perfect logic. I should draw. Blizzard, I think Blizzard is good for strength too. Level up. Wait, did I check? The GFs? What are they learning? Oh, okay. And okay, so just 7 more AP. A little bit more for it. Looks good. Honestly, so far this remaster is just like a much better port. The Central Square is up ahead because they released versions for the PSP, the PS Vita, and Steam, right? And the PSP and PS Vita versions were direct ports, literally, it was emulated ports actually, and they were emulated for the PSX. And then the Steam version was, I think, was an actual port, but all they did was just upscale things, like they didn't touch anything else, it was just upscale. But this looks like it's being given a little bit more love. A little bit of more, slightly bit of modernization. Hey, all you Galbadian cowards out there. I still don't know whether to say Galbadian or Galbadian. Actually, that reminds me, I used to have a friend back when we were kids. He was in school with me and he played Final Fantasy VIII too. And then we got like one day, I don't know why, but we got into like this heated discussion about how you pronounce Galbadia, and he was like he was adamant that it was Galbadia, and at the time I was like adamant that it was Galbadia, and then we were both like really stubborn about it, so we had like this massive fight over the pronunciation of that word. I think we didn't talk to each other for like a couple of days afterwards, literally just from that argument. Come out and show your faces, don't leave me hanging now. What an idiot. He is kind of an idiot. I'm going to draw a little bit more. Probably fire. Yeah, I'm just going to spam stop fire pretty much. Maybe blizzard. Cure for itself. I won't even bother with Zephyr. Just do. So, are you saying that you are also very stubborn? I'm getting very thirsty because of all this narration. There may be more. Alright, I want you guys to scout the area for enemies. Doggo! Doggo, there's a war going on. What are you doing here? Quit goofing around and scout the area for any enemies. You'll be safe here, Doggo. Just hang tight. I can imagine, Brian. Especially like a text-heavy game like Final Fantasy, any of the Final Fantasy ones. But I think there was a lot more dialogue in 8 than there was most other JRPGs at the time. Yeah, exactly. There's no voice acting, so it's all text. Oh, that's a good question. The victory fanfare in Final Fantasy. Would you prefer 7 or 8? Or maybe a completely different Final Fantasy altogether? Well, that's why you gotta keep it hydrated. Keep that throat lubricated. Hey, we're not responsible for that area. It's against orders for us to leave our post, isn't it? What was it that we had? Let's go the other way? I think we just talked to Sephiroth, right? Well then, we're on standby till the enemy comes. It does? The Final Fantasy VII fanfare, like when it does the little bit at the beginning, like afterwards it's a little bit more like, I don't know, upbeat, while this one's like a little bit more mellow. So I think I agree with you. I think I prefer the one on 7. Standby, how boring. I don't remember. Okay. Sounds like it's starting. Bring it on. Get out of here. Scram. Hey, Galbadia. I'm gonna say Galbadia because I have decided. Hey, Galbadian soldiers. What are you waiting for? Come show me what you got. Good. Yeah, we're in agreement there. Nothing. Still keeping us waiting. Actually, this is a good chance you can see Squall's face. You know, I always thought, I mean, I know in the FMVs you can see that he has blue eyes, but because in the original it was so pixelated that you just saw like his hair like covering his face, I always like thought he had brown eyes. That's it, I can't take it anymore. What is this, some kind of dog training? Zephyr just standing there like, don't give a shit. It's the enemy. Where the hell are they going? Hi cat. He just decided to just come up to me and like, hey, what are you doing? Can I join in? No, go have a nap. I actually have 4 cats. That's one of them. He's called Merlin. He's called Merlin because he's like a tabby cat, but he's got like a white patch from like his chin down to like his chest, and it looks like a white beard. Hey, what is that up there? Our next destination. But that's against orders. When you're just saying how bored you were? Score. I stand by the captain's decision. Captain's decision? You want to wreak some havoc, don't you? It's a good opportunity to test out my training. Thanks to you, I feel like I can take on anyone, even if they do fight dirty like you. You'll thank me when the time comes. What the hell? I thought you guys didn't get along. You're like all buddy now. Listen, this ain't no ordinary battle. It's an exam, an important one. I'm telling you, we have to stick to orders. Then you stay here. I don't need any Boy Scouts. What was that? Don't take him seriously, Zell. Zephyr, if we're gonna go, let's hurry. The enemy is headed for the facility. We Squad B are to secure the summons. Move out. Alright. Fine. Was Xenogears that big? Lots of people criticize the game for that, but to me the stuff is so damn good I don't mind. I mean, if the story's good, I don't mind it being like longer than your average. I mean, that's why actually I probably because Final Fantasy VII was the first like JRPG on the PlayStation that I played. Like, other than that, the only RPGs I had played was like Pokemon, and obviously there's like completely different kind of RPG. So like when I played Final Fantasy VII and it had 3 discs, and when it asked me after the first disc and it asked to change switch this, I'm like, all that was only the first disc? What the hell? Oh yeah, I saw your DM, Kumari. I'll look at it after. I'm gonna finish the stream shortly, so I'll check them out right after that. And thank you very much. I'm sure it looks amazing. Also, I love the different camera angles that they use for the battles on, like, during this part. Let's draw a little bit. That is an insult to this game, Kumari. Actually, can you get 8? I don't think you can get 8 on mobile, but you can get 9. You can get. I believe you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 1 through 6 you can get on mobile. 7 you can't. 8 you can't. 9 you can get on mobile. And I think that's it. And I think 10 I have on PS Vita. And I think that's it. I think the rest of them are a bit too new to have them on like mobile platforms. What you need to do is start playing them, because obviously you've missed out on one of the best series of games ever made. What business do they have with the communication tower now? As a child, I used to play at this communication tower. It was already closed down then, and I was careless. I mean, they were the best-selling titles, at least in the PlayStation era. Like, every time a Final Fantasy used to come out, they used to go like platinum or whatever it was within like the month. Ah, who are you? Don't worry, we're seed candidates. We've been dispatched by God. So what's going on up there? The Galbadian... sorry. I keep on messing this up. The Galbadian soldiers have entered the communication tower. On top of that, that place has always been a nesting ground for monsters. If you guys are going up, be careful. Help! I miss the days of changing discs. It was such a sense of accomplishment. Plus they would have like cool images. Those are the best. Those, they could have made like a whole bunch of posters with those images. I actually wish that you could like get them somehow when I used to see them on the change disc screen. Changing disc was like... Although yeah, we made sure you were careful because you don't want to scratch the discs. Because when you used to switch them, they used to still be spinning a little bit. But I get what you're saying. It was like a delicate procedure. I never bought some potions, so I guess I'll have to stock up on cure actually. I think I'm probably gonna finish the stream soon because it's getting pretty late. So I think I'm gonna get to the next save point and then I'll leave it there. But I am pretty tired. Darkness. Yeah, pretty much 2 AM. Oh, I forgot Zephyr had these limits. cool. Let's just attack it. Oh yeah, there's a trick. Limits. Where once you get to low health, you can press, what was it? Square? If it doesn't pop up straight away, you spam square so that it resets the menu and yeah, until the limit like prompt comes up. So essentially, you can have a limit break every turn, pretty much. Oh, nice. Necessity, Mandy. The thing is, because my evening starts so late, basically, that if I go to bed early, then I feel like all I've done for the day is go to work, do stuff in the house, put the kids to bed, and then go to bed myself. So essentially, I go to bed late, but my body's used to it. Like this, if I go to bed this time, then more or less it's fine. I mean, I'm still tired, but it's manageable. It's fine. Now, if I push it even later, then then I really feel it the next morning. More fun for us. Come on. Yeah, sounds about right, Kumari. Fun police. Ouch. Oh, rip, soldier. Yeah, I want, like, for me, ideally I would like sleep 7 hours because I know that's healthier. But I end up usually only sleeping about 6. And if I go to, like, lately I've been going a bit late as well, so I've been sleeping like 5.5 hours, which is not ideal. Squad is hitting hard now with all those fires. Alright. Yes, I sleep late on my days off, but I don't have kids, so it's different for you parents. Yes, that is true. You can never have a lion. I don't even remember what a lion feels like. If the kids wake up like half an hour after they usually do, that feels like a lion. The generator is up and running. No problem with the boosters. The hell are they doing? I have 2 kids. They are twins, boy and a girl, so fraternal twins, and they are 3 years old. The hell are they doing? Yeah, you heard Griever Jr. because he was sick and he had like a pretty nasty cough, but he's all better now, so. Cable disconnection confirmed. Beginning exchange process. Roger. Repairs? Poor thing. Yeah, hope he gets rid of him. Yeah, he's better now. Thank you very much. Thanks for asking. Oh my gosh, 3-year-old twins. That must be so much work. You get used to it. It is, but like I don't have any other kids, so I don't know the difference between having twins and not having twins. I just know it's having kids. So yeah, it's just something that you gotta get used to, and that's it. This must be your first real battle. You scared? I don't know. I try not to think about it. I love battles. I fear nothing. The way I look at it, as long as you make it out of battle alive, you're one step closer to fulfilling your dream. What? Your dream? You have one too, don't you? Sorry, but I'm gonna pass on that subject. Yo, let me in on it too. Mind your own business. Frickin' hell. I know his name probably isn't Griever Jr., but I want to name my kid that. That would be great, wouldn't it? I mean, I've always actually disagreed with naming your son or daughter like Junior. I mean, it's more common with males, right? Like, can't you just be original with naming your kid? Why do you have to name it the same as you? No, let them have their own personality. What's the matter, Zell? Swatting flies? Damn you! There you are. Good old selfie. That typical anime expression. Yeah, exactly, Brian. Imagine calling your kid Brian. Like, think if you have to like scold him, it's like you're telling yourself off. Are you squad B? Oh, your boyfriend is called Brian too? What a coincidence. I mean, Brian is a pretty common name, so... Wait a minute, you're the guy who showed me around, right? Thanks, I don't get so lost anymore. Oh yeah, I haven't told you my name yet. I am a messenger, named Selfie, from Squad A. The squad captain Sepher, right? Where is he? Off he goes into the heat of battle, like the true... What does he call himself? Hero? Knight? One of these days I'm gonna tell you about my romantic dream. This sure is tough. Captain, wait up! Name your child Brian and confuse everyone. Oh, I was gonna ask you, Kumari, but I wasn't sure if you wanted to like tell everyone in the Discord. So that's why I didn't ask. Naila, I have never heard of that name before. That doesn't sound Turkish though. But I don't live in Turkey, so it is a nice name. I have a co-worker that's called Kayla, so that's similar, I guess. Naila. Oh, not Naila. Naila. Gotcha. What are you waiting for? Come on, come on. Let's do it. Squall, you're not gonna... It's a cliff, man. You're not gonna jump off. That's the plan. Are you serious? Well, Selfie did it, so... Geronimo! Yeah. Brian with an I. Definitely more common here, Brian with an I. Maybe for a middle name, but not first and second name. Brian. Yeah, like... Middle names is fine. Like, you can put whatever. I kind of like agree if you put like your name as a middle name of your child. That's fine if you want to keep like the tradition of that name, I guess. But definitely not first names. Let them like give them something, you know, like a cool name, a unique name. Because then also like your kid will always be referred to as Junior, or here they would say Shiko, which means small, I guess. Well, let's get going. Has everyone equipped a GF? You haven't forgotten, have you? Let's... So, Seth is officially gone. Oh yeah, I forgot that Selfie took all of Sephiroth's magic. Oh yeah, I thought you just lost all of it. Okay. Right. Yeah, you can call it, yeah, un chico, yeah. But also it can be used as a term of endearment to a guy as well. Like a boy or guy, like either way you can use it, right? So this is the communication tower. Sure is big. Cowards. Hey. The captain's getting away. There's like a... I don't remember it being so like fish islands. Did he go up? Hey, squad B captain. Blind. Go south. There was a save point there, right? Love it. Yep, which means that that's the end, probably gonna be the end of the stream. Cause I need to get my beauty sleep. 5 hours. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you for everyone who joined and joined in chat. It was fun. I think I'm gonna stream again on Friday, more or less at the same time. So I might play some cards in between. I might like play tomorrow off stream and play a little bit of cards and stuff, but I'm gonna continue from this point. Yeah, actually I won't be able to take cards anyway, because I think I have to... Yeah, you can't do anything else apart from this boss battle, so... Yeah, so I'm just gonna continue from on Friday, but more or less the same time as I started today. And so hopefully I can see you guys there too. So thanks everyone for joining, and we'll see you next time.